Amid the inky veil of the unknown, where the boundaries of reality and nightmare intertwine, we find ourselves poised to explore a realm shrouded in darkness and mystery. Gather round, dear readers, for within the embrace of this text lies an extraordinary journey, one that will lead us through the twisting corridors of fear and fascination. It is said that within the annals of existence, stories with a pulse of their own emerge, stories that refuse to be confined to the realms of fiction. Such is the case with the tale that beckons us now, the tale of 3 disturbing true birthdays. The words that follow are not mere figments of imagination, they are accounts, grounded in reality, that are guaranteed to send shivers cascading down your spine. Imagine, if you will, a convergence of 3 separate birthdays, milestones meant to celebrate life's passage, yet infused with a darkness that defies understanding. Over the expanse of 4 riveting chapters, we shall delve deep into the abyss of these unsettling occurrences, where the boundary between the ordinary and the extraordinary blurs into insignificance. But be warned, dear readers, for the path we tread is not for the faint of heart. As we tread the line between the known and the inexplicable, remember that every word you absorb, every twist you encounter, binds you ever closer to a reality that eludes comprehension. So, steel yourself against the encroaching shadows, and prepare to unravel a tale that transcends the realm of fiction, a tale that will grip your mind and soul, compelling you to traverse further into the enigma of 3 disturbing true birthdays. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. By subscribing, you ensure that you stay updated with the latest content, notifications, and exciting updates that the channel has to offer. Whether it's gripping narratives, informative discussions, or captivating visuals, being a subscriber means you won't miss a single moment of the journey. So, hit that subscribe button now and become a part of our growing community. Your support is what fuels our creativity and drives us to bring you more of the content you love. Thank you for being with us on this incredible adventure. As the sun dipped below the horizon on the eve of the inaugural disquieting birthday, an undercurrent of hushed conversations rippled through the town. Murmurs and conjectures exchanged among the townsfolk wove a web of anticipation and unease. A singular topic held dominion in those whispers, the enigmatic event that lay on the horizon, a shiver-inducing affair cloaked in mystery. It was on this night that an artifact of unparalleled peculiarity materialized, an invitation that defied the boundaries of convention. Its arrival was as unexpected as it was unsettling, for it bore neither the imprinted insignia of its sender nor the familiar warmth of a personal touch. The paper upon which it was inscribed exuded an almost supernatural chill, triggering an involuntary shiver in anyone who dared to touch it. But it was the calligraphy, the calligraphy, that was the true harbinger of disquiet. Each sinuous stroke seemed to writhe and contort, as though it were a living entity seeking to escape the confines of the page. Those who dared to observe it felt an unsettling prickle at the nape of their necks, an eerie sensation that whispered of forces beyond human comprehension. As twilight deepened into the ink-black tapestry of night, the once dormant town found itself awash with an eerie luminescence. The moon's feeble light cast elongated shadows, each one a harbinger of the enigma that had descended upon them. It was within this ethereal half-light that a cryptic map, cunningly concealed within the folds of the enigmatic missive, beckoned like a siren's call. The map, an intricate web of symbols and trails, bore the hallmark of arcane knowledge. Its very lines seemed to pulsate with an otherworldly energy, guiding the steps of those daring enough to venture into the unknown. And thus, a fellowship of unsuspecting companions, linked by fate and curiosity, embarked upon a journey that would forever alter the tapestry of their lives. Their destination? An abandoned mansion nestled deep within the heart of the gnarled woods. This mansion, shrouded in legends of yore, had long been a subject of whispered tales and fearful glances. As their footfalls carried them closer to its looming silhouette, the air grew dense with an unsettling aura, a palpable presence that seemed to linger just beyond the threshold of perception. Each footstep upon the mansion's creaking floorboards resonated like a haunting refrain, an ominous rhythm that echoed the hidden cadence of secrets long suppressed. The very atmosphere seemed to thicken with a sense of foreboding, a symphony of unease that played on the senses of those who dared to tread upon this cursed ground. As the chapter of the night unfolded, the veil between the mundane and the supernatural grew taut. A threshold had been crossed, a threshold that would irrevocably bind the destinies of these unsuspecting friends to the sinister machinations that lay ahead. Stepping across the mansion's threshold, the companions found themselves enshrouded in an eerie stillness, a silence that seemed to have woven itself into the very fabric of the decaying walls. Their eyes beheld a sight that defied comprehension, a sprawling dining table, resplendent in a macabre grandeur, adorned with an opulence that belied the mansion's state of disrepair. Upon the table lay a feast of spectral extravagance, a feast that pulsated with an energy not of this world. The air quivered with an otherworldly resonance, as though the very essence of the mansion itself was eager to bear witness to this haunting repast. The dishes, each one a masterpiece of gastronomic delight, seemed to shimmer with an ethereal luminescence, casting an eerie glow that danced upon the companions' faces. A peculiar compulsion stirred within the hearts of the friends, a compulsion that transcended mere curiosity. It was as if an invisible force, woven of threads from the realm of shadows, tugged at the strings of their will, drawing them inexorably towards the banquet. Despite their apprehension, they found themselves unable to resist its siren call. And so, with a mixture of trepidation and fascination, they succumbed to the compulsion that bound them, taking their seats at the table. Their utensils clinked against plates that seemed to thrum with an otherworldly vitality, and as morsels touched their lips, an exquisite and horrifying sensation danced upon their tongues. Flavors intermingled in a symphony of contradictions, each bite a sensory paradox of delight and revulsion. But what transpired next would shatter their perception of reality, a sinister illusion, a beguiling mirage that preyed upon their senses. As each bite was consumed, a veil of deception was woven around their perceptions. What tasted like nectar to their palates bore the visage of decay and malevolence to their eyes, a duality that fractured their very understanding of the world. With the inexorable passage of time, the mansion's antique clock chimed the ominous hour of midnight. In that fleeting moment, the room underwent a grotesque transformation. Walls seemed to ripple like water, and the air itself grew thick with a spectral presence. The companions watched in horror as the fabric of reality was peeled away, revealing scenes from the past, scenes that played out like ghostly echoes, as if eternally trapped within the mansion's grasp. Within this nightmarish tapestry, they beheld apparitions reliving their final moments, moments drenched in sorrow, rage, and despair. The very room bore witness to the harrowing tableau of lives cut short and souls ensnared within an unending cycle of torment. Panic surged through the friends' veins as they realized that they were ensnared in this relentless loop, condemned to witness the echoes of the mansion's darkest memories. In the grips of terror, the companions were confronted with a chilling realization: the mansion itself was a vessel of malevolent memories, a relic of anguish that sought to ensnare all who crossed its threshold. The tendrils of its curse had woven themselves around their fates, entangling them in a nightmarish dance that defied escape. The aftermath of the cursed celebration ushered in an era of relentless torment for the companions. Like phantoms lurking at the edges of their perception, inexplicable phenomena besieged them, a maelstrom of disquiet that seemed inexorably tied to the spectral tendrils that clung to their souls. Within the mansion's confines, shadows cast by unseen hands danced with malevolent intent. They flickered and swayed as though propelled by the very essence of malevolence itself. The air grew thick with a palpable tension, a tension that whispered of a sinister sentience that lay just beyond the realm of human perception. But it was not only shadows that held dominion over the friends' lives. The very air seemed to reverberate with ceaseless whispers, like echoes from the distant past. These whispers recounted the mansion's tragic history in hushed tones, each word dripping with sorrow and laden with the weight of centuries gone by. They spoke of lives disrupted, hopes shattered, and a legacy of anguish that clung to the very fabric of the mansion's existence. Driven by an unrelenting desire for answers, the companions plunged headlong into a maelstrom of research, seeking solace in the embrace of knowledge. Their quest led them to a discovery that would unveil the roots of their torment, a forbidden diary, hidden away in the forgotten corners of the mansion. Within the diary's pages lay a tale of torment and retribution, woven with threads of vengeance and despair. It told of a family ensnared by a vengeful spirit on a fateful birthday, a spirit whose malevolence sought to bind them in an unending cycle of suffering. The diary's words painted a haunting portrait of a curse that transcended time, a curse that clung to the mansion like a malignant force. But the diary did more than recount the tale, it held the key to breaking the shackles of the curse. It hinted at a hidden path, a doorway to salvation nestled within a spectral realm. This realm, it revealed, could only be traversed on the anniversary of the fateful event, the anniversary of that accursed birthday. Armed with newfound purpose and armed with the knowledge of the diary's revelations, the friends prepared to embark on a journey beyond the boundaries of the known. Their mission was clear, to seek out the spectral realm and to confront the malevolent spirit that had woven its threads into their lives. Empowered by the revelations bestowed upon them by the forbidden diary, the companions embarked on a journey into the heart of the spectral realm, a realm whose ethereal veil concealed both terror and redemption. The air crackled with energy as they stepped beyond the threshold of the known, their hearts a blend of trepidation and steely resolve. The third disturbing birthday set the stage for their climactic confrontation, a convergence of destinies that promised both liberation and chaos. Armed not only with the knowledge of the curse's origins, but also with the courage born of desperation, they ventured forth into the spectral unknown, ready to face the malevolent spirit that had woven its grip around their lives. Within the spectral realm, reality seemed to blur and distort, as past and present coalesced in an intricate dance of light and shadow. The atmosphere was charged with an otherworldly tension, an anticipation that whispered of an imminent reckoning, an engagement where the boundaries between flesh and spirit would become naught but a fleeting illusion. As the companions confronted the malevolent spirit, a battle of wills erupted, a battle where past and present collided in a tumultuous maelstrom of emotion and energy. The very fabric of the spectral realm trembled, echoing with the clash of forces beyond human understanding. The spirit, fueled by centuries of resentment and suffering, sought to perpetuate its reign of torment, to bind the companions in a cycle of eternal anguish. In the crucible of confrontation, the friends found themselves ensnared in a dance that transcended the physical realm, a dance that spanned time and memory. The spirit's anguish intertwined with their own fears, and as the tempest of emotion raged, it became clear that victory hinged not solely on might, but on the capacity to unearth truths that lay buried within the depths of the soul. Courage and sacrifice wove themselves into the very fabric of the battle. The companions fought not only with physical prowess, but with the weight of their shared determination, the force of their unity. Amidst the chaos, a revelation shimmered, a revelation that cut through the malevolence like a blade, exposing the spirit's deepest vulnerability. With a surge of collective strength, they seized the moment of vulnerability, a moment that held the promise of liberation. Through an act of selflessness and unwavering resolve, they shattered the spirit's grasp on the mansion and themselves. In that fleeting instant, the curse's dominion crumbled, and the walls of the spectral realm quivered, as if sighing in release. As the echoes of battle faded and the spectral realm began to dissolve, the companions emerged victorious, their spirits scarred yet triumphant. The mansion, once a vessel of torment, stood liberated, its malevolence vanquished. They had faced the malevolent spirit, confronted the darkness that sought to ensnare them, and emerged as beacons of resilience. With the curse broken and the specter's hold shattered, the companions found themselves standing on the precipice of a new beginning. As they gazed upon the mansion's once ominous facade, they understood that they had transcended not only the boundaries of time and space, but also the boundaries of their own fears. And as they stepped back into the realm of the living, the echoes of their journey lingered, a testament to the strength of the human spirit and the capacity to triumph over even the most insidious of malevolence. With the dawning light, a sense of renewal washed over the once accursed mansion. Its decaying facade, once shrouded in malevolence, now bore the marks of restoration, the sinister energy that had clung to its walls dispersed like morning mist. The breaking of the curse had exorcised the specter's grip, leaving behind a dwelling reborn from the ashes of its own torment. The friends emerged from the ordeal forever altered, their faces marked not only by the passage of time but by the indelible scars of their harrowing journey. Each one carried a piece of the spectral realm within them, a memento of the battles fought and the triumphs achieved. Though their bodies bore no visible wounds, their souls bore the weight of an experience that had forever shaped their understanding of existence. Bound by the crucible of shared terror, the companions forged a bond that transcended the boundaries of mere friendship. Their connection was a testament to the unyielding resilience of the human spirit, a force capable of weathering even the most unimaginable horrors. They had faced the abyss together, and in that shared struggle, they discovered a strength that few could comprehend. As the remnants of their journey lingered in their memories, they carried forward the knowledge that darkness could emerge from the most unexpected of sources, a convergence of past and present, of forgotten memories and long-buried anguish. The cursed birthdays, now confined to the annals of history, served as a haunting reminder of the fragility of existence, a reminder that even the brightest of days could cast shadows that stretched far into the future. And so, as the world continued to turn, as the sun's rays banished the last vestiges of night, the companions walked away from the mansion, triumphant survivors of a battle against forces beyond their ken. They carried the echoes of their ordeal, the lessons learned, and the bonds forged, as they ventured into the tapestry of life, forever marked by the lingering shadows of an encounter with the unknown.